Hello Aqua Crowd and welcome to another episode of Aqua Victoria. For today's episode I am doing Ace Brewing Company's berry beer, I guess you could call it. And it's a cider. It's not a beer, sorry. It's a cider. It's a berry cider. My B. Now, as far as everybody knows, there was the pineapple one, which I wasn't a huge fan of. There was the pear one, which was actually pretty decent. So I'm hoping maybe this one is going to be like top of the class of all the others. Somebody did say that the berry one was their favorite one. So I'm hoping that maybe this one is actually going to be the best one out of the three. Honestly, that pineapple one still is my least favorite one. I tried it recently to see if maybe it was just like my taste buds that day, but no, I actually did not like it at all still. Alright, let's go ahead and crack this one open. Okay. Has a little bit of an interesting kind of berry look to it, of course. It is a berry hard cider. Looks very carbonated, just like the other two. Has like a nice little berry look to it. I wish I had my other camera. It would make it look so much nicer than what this camera does. But you know what? You gotta make do with what you got. So let's go ahead and try this one out. Well, let's smell it first. I smell berries. That's a good sign. Yeah, that one is actually the best one out of the three. It is tart. Somebody told me, I can't remember why they say it was tart. I have to go back and read the comment section, but somebody said they know why it's tart. I don't know if it's because it's a hard cider or something like that and it's a fruit. But yeah, that one, it is quite tart, just like the pear one. The pineapple one to me wasn't as tart. It was just more of a vitamin taste. There was some tartness to it. I think out of the out of the three that I've tried, I'm gonna say the pear one to me is a lot more tart than the berry one. The berry one is good. It's a very light flavor on the berries. It has a good amount of tartness to it, so it's really nice for like a nice hard cider tart berry kind of taste. I wish there was more of like a nice bam to your face berry taste, but that could be just me because I love berries, and you know, when people say hard cider berries, you know, I would love it to be like, oh my god, there's so much berry flavor. It's unbelievable how much berries are in this. But I could taste it, and it actually makes it pretty good. So I do find this like a decent hard cider. Other people could say otherwise, but I think the berry one is actually not too bad. Yeah, good amount of berry. Wish there was still a little bit more berry taste to it. A lot of carbonation, just like the other two. I mean, it's a decent hard cider. I have nothing else to say about it. I mean, like I said, good amount of carbonation, decent taste to the berry, and a decent amount of tartness to it. Again, I think this one's my favorite out of the three I've tried. I mean, I can't say that enough, and that's it. Ace Berry Cider is a premium hard cider made in the heart of Sonoma Country's apple orchards. Ace Berry is a mixture of raspberry, blackberry, and strawberry juice. I don't taste the strawberries. I will say, I guess that tartness that I'm tasting is the raspberries. Raspberries is very tart and has a distinguished taste to it. Enjoy this exhilarating alternative to beer or wine. 5% alcohol content. I do taste the raspberries. I mean, yeah, I don't taste the strawberries. I don't know if I really taste strawberries, but I mainly am tasting that bam of raspberries in this. I do, like I said, I do like this mixed berry one. It is a lot better than the other ones they have come out with. Ace was my least favorite brewing company. Now because of this hard cider and the pear one, I guess they kind of went up just a tad. I won't say they're my favorite. I'm just gonna say they went up just a little bit. I'm wondering if they came out with any other beers. If you're looking for like a refreshing, maybe not like bam on the berry taste, but a good like tart hard cider with a little bit of hint of refreshing berry taste, this one's actually not bad. If I were to have to pick, maybe if you go out on picnic, this would be perfect for a picnic because it's a nice light hard cider. I mean, honestly, hard ciders in my opinion have always been like a good summer kind of beer. I know they're not beers, but give me a break. Alcohol beverage. I always feel like they're always good for those kind of events, hard ciders are. And like summer beers again are more light and airy and fluffy and delightful of fruit and goodness. I do recommend it. I won't say again it's my favorite hard cider. That Mom's Apple Pie, it's called a beer, but it tasted more like a hard cider than a beer to me. That Not Your Mom's Apple Pie was actually fantastic. That tasted just like an apple pie. It was amazing. Yeah, it's like a decent amount of berry taste. Good, a decent amount of tart taste. As I'm getting down to the bottom, it is keeping that nice like berry, kind of light berry taste and good tartness. So it is pretty good. Alright, so it looks like this is the bottom of it. Again, this is not that bad. Cheers to the last gulp, I guess. A couple of pros. I do like how it's consistent throughout the beer of the taste and the tartness. I do like that about the Ace mixed berry one. It has a good like consistency towards the bottom. I've always noticed that beers especially, or even hard ciders, as you get to the bottom it gets even stronger and it gets worse tasting most of the time. But this one has like a good consistency on the berry and on the cider taste. It's a decent hard cider. It's not fantastic, it's not amazing, it's not like it's blown my mind. My mind's all the way up in outer space. It's just like sitting here. It's just like, yeah, this was a good hard cider. I do recommend it if you want like a good mixed berry kind of hard cider. I mean, I guess my range of score, I guess I'll give it like a 7.5 out of 10. That's what I give this, a 7.5 out of 10. Or I'll just make it 7 out of 10. So that way I'm not having to remember that half point. Anyways, that is actually going to be it for me for today. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, Awkward Victoria, of course. And I hope you like this beer tasting vlog of the Ace mixed berry hard cider. Again, not too bad. I mean, here's a nice little close-up of the label in case anybody's curious on trying it at all. Anyways, my name is Awkward Victoria, and I will see you guys later.